So my point is that interview should be available publicly to show people that why should, like, I get really mad because they say, oh, you leave women and children out of it, you leave everybody out of it, it's just between you and the cop. And well, okay, so then when the wife goes online and messages him,
how does one qualify for a public defender while driving two brand new vehicles?
Now, why does she just get to play the injured bird and say, my husband said he's going to divorce me? Good, bitch. Fucking good. Why should I care about you when these people are out there murdering people and then you're trying to use the protections of the state and the police to protect you from your own actions? This is no different than a wife calling and making a false report for domestic abuse. Exactly. She made a false public statement, if that's the case.
That'd be like someone wanting a false police report.
What does everybody else think?
And you know, in some states, when you file a false police report, that's a fucking felony.
A public statement has to understand they put their word out there.
And I always tell someone to fucking control, like, go ahead, see what happens. You're the one to be charged. And if it was state you'll be facing a felony. So go ahead. Try me. Try to see, man. Try to file a false.
I agree.
Criminal record crime on me. You will lose.
She initiated contact. She decided her actions, and now she's responsible for her actions. And if they're negative, that's on her.
Hey, you took the words right out of my mouth.
Right. If you went after the individual, in other words, if you heard the guy had a wife and then you went and after the wife,
he was so damn annoying with all the
when that individual has put something out on the net, it's fair game. I mean, whatever that person has said is fair game, and if they're using their reputation or whatever, then that's fair game also. So yeah.
No, I didn't, Sunshine.
I don't know, I get frustrated because everybody wants me to be a good guy, but I'm not a good guy. And I try to make it so people don't get upset. But it doesn't matter what happens, someone's always upset.
You're a good guy, Tim.
I know how you feel.
Yeah, but Brian, you do some fucking crazy fucked up shit.
I do, I admit it. But you notice the attention that it gets.
Yeah, but is it worth it? Is what you've received worth?
Could we play more of that video, Brian?
Yeah, in a minute. I was just
2 hours. I'll be back.
Oh shit! 10 minutes live on his main channel.
Yeah, I get a good.
Thanks for having my 10 minutes.
It's got a panel called "We Are the Champions."
So
this is gonna be the last part of this channel. I might do another piece or two for the later time.
First, which is KY Packer. I don't know how much money he's giving you, Brian, but it better be like a couple hundred a month. Otherwise, you got to get him off your show. He is literally the worst panelist I've ever seen in my entire life. Go ahead, Crosov.
It's not how much he's giving Brian, it's how much he lays out every time these auditor idiots get arrested. I think KY was like $7,000 in the hole at one point and had gotten like 600 of it back. Wow. And wow. He is No Name's legal advice when No Name gets arrested. Because No Name comes up on panel. And No Name comes up on panel and starts yapping, and KY jumps in and says, you shouldn't say that. You're not allowed to say that. Ooh, shoo, 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 shoo. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh, no. But,
what about what's his face got arrested?
Like Brian and I were having a
I can't think of
intellectual conversation, and then the next thing, KY, okay, if you want people to watch your show, number one, you got to be a lot more upbeat. You got to like you're watching this audit by Upstate, which it seems terrible, right? To me, it's worse than my silent audits where I just talk to the camera and don't even have an interaction with the police. He's just standing there just bullshitting with the cops. How much do you make per year?
You know, I could go file a FOIA request and get all that stuff downtown, right?
That right there is interfering with police operations, as far as I'm concerned.
It's a threat. When you look at a police officer who's busy working a call, and you go, I can get your name and your home address.
Number 10.
I don't know. It's not really a threat.
He's got a peanut on the panel right now.
That way if anything happens down the road.
That's nonsense. But what I'm saying, He's interfering with the police duties. Like, why are you even talking to them?
Golden Eyes, heck yeah.
them?
Golden Eyes.
What are you doing? Like, I haven't seen this whole lot of it, but so my point is that's what KY wanted to segue into.
Ohio Steve. Yeah. All right.
Was I'm talking to Brian, and then KY interrupts. That's why I left. Right? I could have stayed a few more minutes. If Brian wants to come here, we can have conversations. He's always been very cordial over here. And I liked having a conversation with him right there. I did. I think.
I know.
In all seriousness,
I need to do my happy.
Brian got caught up in a bunch of nonsense.
You do another one.
Because of the people that he's associated with. No different than if I hop on the bird with campaign to go after people.
Yeah.
Like he seems to be doing. Right?
Yeah.
If I do that, then I'm influenced by the people. I'm trying to stay away from it, but I'm getting really mad at the whole situation. Right?
Brian?
It's fucking with my shit. So, but Brian's not as smart as I am, so it's easier. So go ahead.
Brian got dragged into this. He just had his dumbass little news channel, his auditing outreach channel, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
And until he got dragged into the war with Masshole by, this is my belief, is by Furry Potato. So
Probably, yeah.
he got a shit ton of viewers out of Furry Potato, like 1,000 or 500 at least, and guaranteed views as long as he would go on and do character hit pieces against Kate from Masshole. And he did. And that gave him big britches because he figured if he could get away with that with Kate, who doesn't really attack back all that hard anyway, she doesn't hit below the belt. She plays straight up. If I can source this public information, I will use it, but otherwise she doesn't play fuck fuck. So that emboldened him to then assume that he was going to go after other people that irritated him, like Bird, like Andrew, other people. And plus he was riding Josh's coattails, and when Josh went into jail, Brian decided he was the new godfather of the AFA empire and got left out in the fucking cold when it turned out it wasn't him. So there was a bunch of different things all going on at the same time during that, which is why he then pulled his neck back in and went, okay, we're going to stop with all the wars and shit, and I'm just going to do my auditing channel, which now you see gets 20-some viewers. He's got, 2,500 subscribers. He gets 20 viewers. Those aren't real subscribers.
I get you. Well, that's why he gets 12 people watching him. I'm saying he needs to change shit up, man. Like, when I show up and start having a conversation with Brian, what place is it? KY Packer, is he the co-host?
Yeah, he's the co-host and he's the night host. So he hosts Brian's night show on that channel.
Okay.
Isn't KY Packer Bud Grown the co-host?
Am I not a bigger name than anybody else on the panel right now? Right? It's very rare that I would show up on Brian's panel. He seemed to want to talk to me. I think it was way the fuck out of line for KY Packer to be interrupting.
Yep.
And saying that. So, fuck you, KY Packer. Now we're gonna take.
I hardly ever go watch Brian live. Once in a blue, I will.
KY kind of reminds me of the kid who finally gets his friend to come over and they set up like a little pretend stage and they kind of like jump around the living room and lip sync to their favorite band on TV. And he's like the announcer standing there with the fake megaphone going, and now coming to the stage, Billy!
I don't even want Brian.
That's what he does for all these idiot auditors that Brian collects. Like, Upstate is not a fucking auditor. He's a stoner that wanders around and occasionally manages to accidentally make
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like me.
The only thing he honors is that fucking the weed pipe and that couch.
These are not.
But that's one of the things that I do. What about
that one time the Upstate auditor had a 10-year-old kid on the
panel? That's not your entire life. That is.
And he was so stupid he didn't even know about it until somebody told him in chat.
What are you talking about? I was out working on computers and smartphones and all kinds of crap today. People needed help.
Well, Maddie is well known. It has been around for years.
I'll survive. Family. Anyway, I think I leave here now.
Like AZ said,
yep, he did.
She signed the waiver. The minute she clicked on submit that post, Silver's enjoying himself. I see that.
Oh, go ahead, buddy.
Was that today's show?
Yes, it was this afternoon or like early this morning or like late this morning. It was around noon or something. I don't really remember now. Maybe 1 p.m. Atlantic.
Okay.
Yeah, I was busy listening to Fuck
Still
Man.
watching his live
You know,
stream
after
right
you
now.
dropped off a Bird's panel, right?
Just being
And-
Right.
Oh, I see something about
Him and I
popped
Oh,
in.
fuck
stayed
yeah, I
on.
forgot I was on his panel today, man. I can't keep track. I just, it's like making a phone call now, right? It's like, you called your buddies.
God, something about you.
I forget what
you
I
remind me
do.
so much.
Just so you know, you came
so-
on his panel to brush your teeth.
Can't get my tongue.
Oh, yeah.
No, I was
Is it
going to say
funny?
something about you. You remind me so much of Susie.
Not to me, but
Susie's and I are good friends. Yeah, she's 30 years old. She got 3 kids.
Yeah, I was
herself.
kind of wondering there for a
Good
minute.
friend.
No, okay, like you dropped off, right? Bird stuff, like he was done his
That's what I say.
stream.
She does.
We
Southern
stayed
Belle
on
reminds
there,
me so much of
and then
Susie.
Fuck Man come up.
Well, the funny thing is, I don't think Bird even realized that I was doing that. That I was brushing my teeth and showing myself.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he did or not, but yeah, I think everybody else realized it.
Well, I have
no,
to vindicate myself by coming on camera looking all hot in the morning after I'm all cleaned up and looking all pretty because fucking dickhead Tonic the Hedgehog there fucking just went on somebody's panel with a picture from a year ago when I had pink hair and it looks like it was probably fucking 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I was stoned.
You mean Tony the Juggalo fuckface? Yeah. He probably wouldn't bend over and take up the fucking ass from the Juggalo community. Scary clowns.
Stoned as fuck. You could tell I was stoned as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And I looked like shit. It's a horrible quality video and I look like shit. Right? It's probably mid-shit apocalypse toilet paper wars last year. Like fucking May, beginning of May. We all thought we were gonna die from zombies. Hadn't left my house for fucking months. And then he goes and finds the most worst picture of me that he can find.
Well, look at Dank Williams.
Just because he's a fucking loser.
Find the fucking picture. He found a pic of me like from 7 years ago.
They do.
Wearing
Yep,
shades,
that's what they do.
long hair,
That's what
looks like
Brian did to
Sylvester
Goldeneye.
Stallone, shit like that. 7-year-old picture, and he runs with it. What a
Yep.
fucktard. Good old George Lanza.
So,
It's interesting. Oh, look at me. I'm seeing me. I can't get my dick out. Look at you,
Can
Dank.
you shut
what do
it
we do
off?
now?
Look at what
What's
you
that?
curl a ball up at
Shut my
night.
mic off?
That dumpster bitch.
Yeah. It's off now.
Fuck.
Clean your screen off. Clean your screen off. Probably got a drop of water on the screen or some bullshit.
Frozen.
No.
Look.
Press and hold that power button, Danny.
Yep.
Press and hold that
Yep.
power button.
I had to do it before I jumped
Goldeneye,
into.
he's a dick.
Who's a dick, Golden Eyes?
The fan says, Harvey Man looking for you.
Yeah.
Condolences on your loss. Remember, all dogs go to heaven, man.
that is a bridge that will never be rebuilt.
I think Polly will go live today.
Well, he's
just looked on Maddie's
he works
channel.
till 8.
Her biggest
Puts
video has
roughly around 9, I would think, and I don't
Yeah,
know.
but I don't know what
170,000
time zone
views.
he's in.
She might be a little
East-
bigger.
That's still more than 2 hours before he's home.
Harvey
So
says,
he'll be off-
yes,
he'll be off
depends.
work in 50
That
minutes.
means a lot.
Oh, okay.
Depends on
All right.
Bruce.
I'll probably go talk to him and see why the fuck he's had panels with my name in it for the past 2 days. Dude, I was asleep.
Yeah, I don't
That's what's pissing me off.
I really don't think he's calling you out, dude. I think he's just being goofy. I don't think it's nefarious. I could be wrong. Like, again, I don't speak for him, but yeah, he was on at like some ungodly early hour again this morning, like before he went to work. So again, I was asleep.
Yeah, but I won't be able to play her videos. I can't play Maddie's videos because she'll probably strike me. That's apparently what auditors do. I didn't know that.
Maddie's
the
on a
vlog is in 10 minutes.
Maddie used to be
Wow.
Constitutional Corner and had
Oh, yeah?
pretty good following as one of the older school auditors, but now is just kind of I don't know. I don't know if Maddie's where Maddie used to be. I think there may be other factors involved in that. I'm not sure that crowd, being as right
Come a
wing
second, I'll wrap this up.
paranoid as they seem to be, are quite ready for people like Maddie and Furry.
There's more on this I want to get. Is that one of Maddie's videos?
Oops, I thought I was unmuted. Are you trying to say that because of their